few months back, I made a top 10 video about my favorite A24 films. You can't go through their filmography without finding a film that is widely loved now. I still go through the list of films and I can say proudly that a handful of them are in my top 50 of all time. But when it comes to people's favorite film from the iconic company, I rarely see Climax. Climax is more of an experience than a movie. The premise is very simple and straightforward. The characters are so superficial that they are barely discernible from each other. Maybe more deeply defining these characters would be a waste of time since the focus is only on that moment, on that unexpected and frightening journey that they all embark on as their brains are melted by the acid hidden in the sangria. It's a strange horror musical hybrid split into two distinct segments that complement each other. Lawn shots almost make the film appear like one long unbroken take, like Birdman, forcing us to follow random selections of these partygoers as they dive even deeper into the worst uninvited acid trip of their lives. The way Gaspar Noé explores the effects of drug use feels unforced and perceptive, allowing his performers to mentally and physically unfold by losing control at their own velocity. He gradually increases the sense of impending doom or creeping paranoia by using his signature stalking camera, following the dancers around one by one as if you are a spirit-like presence watching each individual implode as the drugs take over. If Dancy provides the cast with the liberation they crave, then the introduction of the LSD is what gives Noé and cinematographer Benoit Debie theirs. An entire cast of tripping performers unleashing their vilest and most primal natures give Noé and Debie a thematically appropriate reason to keep the camera dancing in the most unorthodox of ways, while the pulse of pounding music charges the film with a truly infectious sense of urgency. As the film descends into an hallucinogenic nightmare, the camera never stops moving with a wonderfully obtuse rhythm, leaving the audience almost as disoriented as the subjects of the film. When the credits finally begin rolling and the audience is given a chance to breathe, the feeling is akin to coming down hard from a ridiculous high. Climax grips and never lets go. Gaspar Noé's pretentious stylings are super cool here. It's this controlled sense of capturing spontaneity that makes all this nonsense so endearing in a strange way. Exactly when the story starts in Climax is never made clear, with credits spread across the film and no real structure to events. It's a film that doesn't seem to have a beginning, just a very long ending and an implied middle act. As expected, this film is technically magnificent. The way the flowing, chaotic camera work, consistent EDM music, and the hysterical acting violently mixed makes for some of the most insane sequences I have ever seen. The acting is all terrific. There is no weak performance whatsoever, and each actor contributes so much to the film, not only with how brilliant they dance, but also how disturbingly they trip out. Bodies contorting and bending in ways that look as if they are truly possessed, and the collective shrieks and yelling of the whole cast makes for such a horrific and overwhelming experience. The quality of the cast can absolutely not be understated with this film. Climax, directed by Gaspar Noé, is arguably the most visceral and emotive visual nightmare ever brought to screen. A devastating, bleak, visually abstract feature that worms its way into your fears, torments, and horrors, releasing decrepit, vile energy of toxicity into the stream of consciousness provided. A disturbing, fascinating feature that visually describes the fearsome distribution of mankind. Utterly terrifying, but breathtaking to behold, and I personally think it is A24's best film ever produced. Please like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below what other movies you would like me to do videos on. Thank you, Mom, for editing my movie essays for my videos. I appreciate you. Till next time, thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.